What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with some Edison gameplay for you. Today we have James on the right playing Hero Frogs, and then Retroflow also playing Hero Frogs. So, yeah, Retroflow or Joe recently changed over to Hero Frogs. A bunch of people actually changed over to Hero Frogs. I'm not sure why, but I think it's they just got bored of, Black Wings, Value Turbo, or whatever deck they're on. They like to change it up, spice it up, try something new. Yeah, so he's going for the frogs. James, this is the first time on camera, so excited to see his gameplay. Yeah, Joe's gonna pitch the frog, and then get beat up by this Alias 19. Sweet. Oh, that mat's pretty sick. That Star Wars one. The painting. Special frog. So like, frogs can be pretty interesting because like they can like do the first turn kind of like pitch everything and get the frog all set up, or they'll do like Stratos into Alias, and then it's just like, oh, I'm getting beat up by 18k and or 1800s and 1900s, and like all of a sudden you're like almost dead. Which is pretty cool. Like there's two like sides of the coin. One's like very defensive, and then there's like the offensive side, which is really nice. I personally, I can't imagine myself ever playing frogs. Maybe someday. I really do like Zero. Zero is a lot of fun. Ooh, he uses with the Alias. Very nice. Converts the enemy controller into a zero. So we'll attack for 1,000 and then 3,500. Buttload of damage, because Zero gets 500 for each water on the field, excluding himself. So this card's gross. Spiritual Water Art. It's just like tribute a monster. I'll rip a card from your hand. Like yeah, it's gross. Just the only thing about it is like you don't have. Oh, look at that main deck Jinzo. That's pretty cool. That whole hand's pretty gross. What do you get rid of? The card can get rid of any card too. It's not just monsters. It can rip anything. Probably, yeah, Solix. I was gonna say. Either way, the James is gonna be able to like special something sack. It's gonna cost a lot, but at least I guess you can get rid of Zero. Let's see what he decides to do. Or maybe he can just wall up with a bunch of like dupe frogs or something. Is that a play? 1-for-1, pitch something, pitch Jinzo, get, oh, super frog. Okay, he has the, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's doing the thing. Priority, crack, get Treeworm Frog. So now he'll pop the Substitute. We're left with double Treeborn Frog. So if he say cracked, went Swap Frog, activate Swap Frog to pitch a card, then he could crack the Raigeki Break onto the Substitute before it has a chance to tribute off the Swap Frog. But since he cracked the Raigeki Break right away, it let James kind of like change his mind on what he wants to present. Rather than going for Swap Frog, he went Reborn. So he leaves kind of like more Swap Frog draws inside the deck, whereas he probably doesn't want to draw the Treeborn, right? Is what I'm guessing. I rarely see Sototo go into like 500 into a Treeborn Frog like that. I'm assuming that's what's going on through his head. Okay, this is going a lot faster than the last the last Hero Frog matchup I watched. That one was like long and like super grindy. So Stratos into Treeborn Frog. How do we not die? What's the not die option? Because the 0 is gonna like crash over Stratos. That's more than 500. We dead. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Defense mode 0. That's not bad. That wipes both boards. Yeah, powerful card. Very strong. So we go defense, right? If Joe decides to run it over, then we both blow up. Leaving James with what, 3 cards? 3-4 cards? Uh-oh. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're tied. We're tied, so we can crash. Huh? Okay. Like 11. I was gonna crash right there and just reset, but maybe, yeah, do it on Joe's turn. That way, when everything blows up, then he's done with his battle phase, and then buys him an extra turn. Good play, good play. Yeah, I should play against Joe today, and he like killed me in one turn, which I was not prepared for. I didn't know frogs can present so much damage, but he like attacked and then super polyed, and I just died. That just happened. Ooh, shoot! That is bigger than thou. Oh god, that's 500 right there. Crack. You know, now that I think about it, if I were to pick up another deck and like grind it, like kind of like play for a couple weeks, grind another deck, play for a couple weeks, I can see. I feel like I would be able to like see inside the mind of like those players, right? What the deck is capable of. So, you know, these guys trading off into different decks is probably not the worst idea. Like they're learning this, like, oh, okay, like this is how they do this play, this is how they do that play. This is what the, you know, the draws look like when I'm, you know, backed up into a position, to a poor position. So, but for me mainly, it's just kind of like my experience is just pure just repetition over and over again. And then now I kind of just know what most decks are capable of. But being able to play like multiple decks is probably a really good skill to have. I just have like this like need to master my deck. Before I move on, at least, or at least like win something like a PS5 tournament. Then I'll feel like, okay, I've done it. Oh, okay. So he cracks 0, pops there 0. I'm confused. Why didn't you just attack the? Hold up. All right. Water. 3,500. 500. Water. 3,000. Dead. Right? Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, so these all blow up. Huh. I thought it was pretty clear cut, but maybe I should read 0. Let me read 0. For every water, right? But it doesn't matter. James still died anyways. But like I'm just thinking like mathematically, we attack for 500, we win the game, right? We didn't have to like put up a chance like potential like battle fader, flip the game type script, you know. But we move on. Go to game 2. James will send this frog to the grave, pass over to Joe, and let's see what if Joe can do this 2-0. Zero. Absolute. Oh, attack 1500. Drop the Tragodia. Gonna be a big boy. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5? 5 times 6, 3000. We'll go Treeborn Frog, or Swap Frog, pitch Treeborn, return to hand, pass. Gains 500 for each water. Yeah, he was at 35. Wait. Unless it gains on the whole field. Oh, on the field. Okay. I'm sorry. Today we learned that both zeros benefit from all the waters on the field. So they each get buffed to 0, and then yeah, they'll get buffed the same amount. So if they crash, then yeah. So that's why he kind of did all that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. We're learning. We are growing. So we'll go Stratos into Malicious Edge. Dang, that's a lot of cards. You can hit over with Tragodia, right? For a bajillion damage. 36, so 21. Yeah, 21, 18. 21, 18. This is the 41. Okay, interesting. So yeah, 0 gains the field of gains the attack of all water monsters, excluding zeros. So you have 2 zeros, they're gonna be tied. Reborn Frog. So this matchup, from like what I could imagine, is they go Frog, right? Set up their graveyard, drop the Vanity's Fiend, and say good luck. Right, drop the Vanity's Fiend, leave you with no monsters, and then they just kind of like, I guess, essentially loop you with like Rises and Caius. But Rise is gonna spin this Tragodia back. Do we attack? We attack, right? Miracle Fusion. Okay, that's what we're pondering. Banish. Probably dupe in Ocean. Get the big boy. Nice. So we'll go for 7, 31. So James has a grip of cards, but no setup. Frog got banished somehow. Oh, it got crowed. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have that like additional summon to get out of this position. Kind of stuck, right? If you normal something, it dies to 1 monster, you get hit, you get smacked in the face again. Right? He would need like discard, special, swap frog, tribute, monster. Oh. Okay. Tribute monster, get rid of monster on that side of the field. The only problem is Joe has a 0, which wipes your side. Okay, return. Dupe. 1 for 1. Ooh, okay, this is good. Look how powerful that card is. Tribute, and then we'll go for the other dupe. Now we got the dupe block. Only problem with this is a lot of times they like to sack their 0 and then just use it like a Raigeki. Special. Yep, here we go. Oh, even worse, it's a Vanity Spin, bro. GG. Okay, that was a clean 2-0. Yeah, so today we learned 0 gains the attack of all the water monsters. So these are stalemates. These crash, they both blow up everything. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? At the very end, it goes boom. Sack 0, blow up your stuff, throw down the Vanity Sphin, lock your hand. No Gores, no Fader, no Tragodia. Die. So like that's kinda like how I imagine these matchups go. But yeah, make sure to check out Retroflow, which is Joe. He has a YouTube channel if you want to get some more Edison content. And if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.